Hi everybody, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do a general 2020 overview for you guys. I'm starting with you guys because we are in your season. Happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating today. Happy birthday to those of you with one coming up, who had a birthday this week, last week, whenever. Happy birthday, happy new year. The last day of 2021. So let's get into it and see what is coming in for you guys, what this year has in store. Sorry, I like for this spacing to be just so, and I wanted a plant over here I was say in lieu of crystals, but the crystals are all still here too. So anyway, let's get into it. We've already got, 4 cards that came out, so let's see what they are. The Hanged Man, 4 of Wands, Justice, the Star. So, don't mind my pinky nail. I broke it at work this week. I'm planning on getting it fixed in a few hours. Ignore it until then. So I was going to do 12 cards, 1 for each month of the year. So let's do that, and let's start with January. The Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. You could have Pisces strongly in your chart. You don't have to. Just calling out what is there so it can be confirmation for some of you if you need it. This is just an indicator to me that in January there's something that's going to require you to see things differently, change your point of view, look at things from a different point of view, maybe even needing to put yourself in someone else's shoes in a situation. If this is in regards to business, you might just be called to see things from a different perspective. Try something new even. But this is a period of needing to get a different view, so you suspend yourself. And it could also be speaking to you have already done that. Now it's time to release yourself and implement the changes that you've seen. The ideas that came to you when you were in this suspended state. This could be spirits just calling you to now release, and don't keep yourself suspended forever, because you can't stay suspended forever. All the blood will rush to your head. It'll be very uncomfortable. It's meant to be a very short period of time that you're in this state, so you can, again, get a new perspective, change your angle, just look at something differently. And then once you do that and you receive that clarity, cut yourself loose and implement it. Jupiter has moved into Pisces right now. So if you do have Pisces placements, I would suggest figuring out which house they are in, what position in your natal chart they're in, and maybe focus some energy on those placements this month. Focus on if it's in your Mars, figuring out what that means for you, communication, how you deal with conflict, and maybe taking a more Piscean approach to that, diving into your Pisces energy. And with it being in Jupiter, I'm pretty sure Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces, and its expansion and luck and growth and all things positive. So maybe focus your energy a little bit on that as well. Expanding yourself, expanding your horizons, your ideas, especially when it comes to business. I'm really hearing that you need to try something new. Shake it up a little bit. Maybe you've had an idea for a certain product, a certain offering, but have been a little bit maybe too scared of change, or scared that people won't receive it well. But if it's something that sings to your soul, something that's calling to you, try it. Give it a shot. even if it's not something that, oh wow, lots of aces right here. Even if it's not something that brings in money at this time, maybe just doing it just to feel your soul soar, your heart soar for a little bit. Not everything has to be, I know this is weird for me to say even, and it's even weirder for me to say it to Capricorns, but not everything is about making money. It's not always about business. I know that you guys are extremely hard workers and you're very entrepreneurial and you love to get stuff done. You tend to be workaholics, and not in the bad way, but just you really, really love your work. That's where you spend most of your time. But what I'm saying is, if there's something that you really love to do, you can do it without it needing to make money. You know what I mean? Take the lens of money off of it. What would you do if money did not need to be made? If you had an unlimited source of money, what would you do? Maybe explore that a little bit in January. In February, the Four of Wands. There's celebration. Celebrating an accomplishment that you made. Trying to adjust. An accomplishment that you've achieved, some sort of new heights that you've achieved. There's definitely, and this could be you attending someone else's celebration, but this is definitely like completion, someone proposing even. There could be an engagement party that you're attending. It could be your own engagement party if that's the case, or even a wedding. You could be, oh my god, come on, you could be getting married in February of this year. If that's the case, congratulations. That's so exciting. I love weddings. I love love. All things related to it. The celebrations leading up to it. Wedding parties. What's the bachelorette parties? Bachelor parties if you're a male Capricorn. It's all, I see it all here in February. And if it's not yours, it could just be you attending someone's wedding, someone's engagement. Maybe you're just present at you go to dinner with friends and someone proposes while you guys are there, and you get to experience it and be a part of it. And that's reason to celebrate. There's just really big celebration energy. And if this is an accomplishment of your own, don't be afraid to acknowledge it. Don't be afraid to celebrate it, to throw yourself a party. If it is something like buying a home, don't be afraid to have a housewarming party for fear of like being too braggy, or, well, lots of other people have been foreclosed on this year. Who am I to throw myself a party for buying a new house? Well, don't let what other people are going through dictate how you celebrate and how you operate in your life. You deserve to be celebrated. You deserve celebration. You deserve a birthday party. And if this is, maybe you had to postpone your birthday party because of whatever, illness, vacation, just time. That could be what I'm seeing in February is your birthday party. But there's definitely a really big, throughout the whole month of February. It's not like just one day out of all, 29? Is that how many days are in February? It's like this celebratory energy. It's like you're planning the party, you're looking forward to it, you're anticipating it, you're setting up for it, and then you're having it, and then you're kind of in the afterglow is the energy that I'm getting. It's really carrying out throughout the whole month. And then we move into March, and you get justice coming out. So karma is balancing. Karma is being delivered to someone. If you feel like something's been very out of balance, if you feel like, even within yourself, because in this imagery there's a heart and there's a head. If you feel like it's been a little bit out of balance, if you feel like you've been really head heavy, I feel like your heart is going to be stepping up and taking on a bigger role. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time healing your thought processes, your anxieties, depression even, And now it's time to shift, maybe more focus onto healing your heart, childhood traumas, love wounds, mother wounds even. You could be focusing on healing both of them instead of just one. So you're coming into balance with something. This could also be winning a court case. If you're a lawyer, you could be winning a big settlement for a client, or just, court. Justice has a lot to do with the justice system, believe it or not. So if that resonates for you, the few people that will resonate with, I do see justice working out in your favor in March. So if you have a trial coming up in March or something of that sort, you will be receiving justice. If this is a settlement, maybe you've had an ongoing court case or something kind of in litigation for a long time, you will be receiving your justice, and the scales will be evening out in March. This is all really, really good so far. You guys are going to have an excellent year. No doubt about that. I'm excited for you guys. I feel like we've all been through it these last few years, and 2022 is going to kind of be the year where this dark cloud that's been kind of lingering is going to be lifted. We're going to see new hope. We're going to see new love. We're going to see new opportunities, new money, new victories, new joys, all of that stuff. I'm just getting a lot of newness, a lot of renewal. And then April, you have the Star card, Aquarian energy, that alien-esque, that kind of like embracing your weirdness and tapping into it and calling on it even, utilizing it. This could be quite literally you becoming a star. Again, with this court case, maybe the following month you are on the news regarding this court case. You have a really big win, and then you're able to maybe buy ad space, or you're on the news for something. You're being highlighted in a very positive light. You're being seen as a star, a rising star even. This doesn't have to be fame to the level of like Billie Eilish or anything like that. It could be, definitely could be. If you are in entertainment industry and you've been looking for your big break, it could absolutely be coming in March. Or April, sorry, in April. So don't stop putting yourself out there. Don't call it quits before you strike gold, is what I'm also hearing. Keep going at a steady pace. Don't burn yourself out. Don't burn too bright either, is also what I'm hearing. But keep going at a steady, steady, steady pace. People are going to be looking for you for inspiration. They're going to be looking for you to see how you did something. People are definitely looking at you and viewing you as a star. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I got a new mic for Christmas, and this is my first time using it because I did not do videos. I mean, I haven't posted a video or even recorded one since like the beginning of December, only because my day job, I was working like 60, 70 hours a week, and there's just, with having 2 kids, there's just not a lot of room for anything besides work and taking care of the kids. My house hasn't even really been cleaned, which is another thing I'm going to do this weekend. But I really wanted to connect with you guys first and spend some time here in this space. So I'm getting to use my mic for the first time, and I'm very excited. I hope that it has improved the quality, oh my gosh, of my videos. I like upgrading, and I'm really hoping that it brings more with every upgrade. I hope I get more subscribers and more likes and tips and all that stuff. The reason why YouTubers do what we do, to get our message out, but also to reach more followers and all of that. And every like and every subscribe helps do that, brings more views. So if you haven't done that yet, please, please, please do so. It is a free and very, very helpful way to grow this channel and for us to all expand together. All right, So, April, the star, your rising star. You shining bright, being yourself. That's the thing about the star. It's not you trying to be anything that you're not. It's not you pretending to be something, obviously, unless you're an actor and you are acting. But this is you shining bright because you are bright. You're shining in every aspect. Your personality, your storytelling abilities. You could be, again, I think I said this to you guys in your last reading, maybe writing a book, telling your story, and that is what is going to kind of put you on. All right. May. Yes, May. I love May. And look at all these beautiful flowers. I mean, I know that there are flowers throughout all of these, but this just in particular, the honeysuckles, the daisies, it's so pretty. I love these cards so much. All right, May. Ace of Wands. Lots of fire energy here so far. This is you starting something new, having a bright spot of inspiration and running with it. I feel like all of this energy that you've been putting into yourself up until this point is kind of all a culmination of this, and it's going to manifest itself in a really bright new opportunity, a new beginning, brand new beginning. And the following month you have the Ace of Coins. So we have 2 months in a row with new beginnings, new starts, prosperous new beginnings, inspiring new beginnings, getting an idea again and running with it. I see you taking this ball, like it's kind of like someone's handing you a baton and you just run with it. And you're turning an idea into money, because June, you have money. Ace of Coins is exactly what it is. It's the universe handing you an opportunity to make a ton of money, planting seeds and knowing that it's going to be fruitful. So being diligent in watering it and fertilizing it, giving it enough sun, adjusting the amount of sun that it gets, all of that stuff. You're putting a lot of time and effort and energy into something that you absolutely know without a doubt is going to bring you money. It's going to be fruitful, definitely. So pay attention to, actually didn't fall out, it just flipped. Pay attention to May, any kind of new downloads that you may get. You could have really vivid dreams that you wake up from and be like, holy shit, that was really realistic and that was a really good idea. And take that and start to do everything you can to bring that idea into the real world, because there's definitely a lot of money to be, to be made. Another ace. Another new start. That's crazy. All right. What was I saying? There was another thought that was coming with this Ace of Wands. Shit. I don't know. It's gone. God damn it. I hate it when that happens. Ah! No. It's too much. And then we have the Chariot, which is, you will be in Cancer season at the end of June, beginning of July. So in July we have very fast moving energy, Cancer energy, cardinal, initiation. You guys are also a cardinal sign, I believe. Pretty sure. Yes. The signs that usher in the new season. So Libra, Capricorn. Who is it for spring? There's one for each element. Cancer is water. Libra is air. So what's left? Fire? Aries, probably? Cardinal sign? I don't know. You can look them up. I'm pretty sure you guys are one because you usher in winter. Winter solstice is in Capricorn season. Summer solstice is in Cancer season. So this is all about initiating, starting, and this that you're doing here is going to catch on, and it's going to like spread like wildfire. It's something that nobody else has done before. It's innovative. It's new. And even if it has been done before, which I don't think it has, because again, you guys are the initiator, we're trendsetters. This feels like a new trend. Whatever your industry is, it feels like a new way of doing something, a new trend that is going to take off like the quickness. This is the fastest moving card in the deck, the Chariot. This is about knowing where you're going, setting your sights, and just letting your chariot, your horses, do the work and get you to your destination. You've done your portion, and now it's about just getting to the destination. This is about, again, accomplishments, accolades. You have that twice in 1 year. That's exciting. This is going to be a really big, new, blessed year for you guys. I really, really do see that. And then August. The Knight of Coins, which is interesting. This is the slowest moving night because earth energy is very slow moving. Unlike fire and water, which are very fast moving, they move very quickly. Again, air can move very quickly too. Earth is really steady. It's really stable. It's very slow moving. This is someone who might have an offer for you. It's coming in very slowly, though. They could have been contemplating this for years, and they're just now bringing it to you in August. This could be something that piques your interest, and it could be something I feel like it's just, I don't know. I don't see you really showing that much interest in them until maybe a few months later, because you also are an earth sign. You're also very slow moving. So if someone comes at you with an offer, it might take you a few months to process it. It might take you a while to act on it. You might want to think about it for a while. So if this happens in August, and then we have September, October, November of next year, you've got new love. I said next year. It's this year already. You have a new beginning in love. So maybe someone came to you and was like, hey, I've been thinking about this for a really long time. I know we haven't talked in a while. I would really like to reconnect with you or connect with you. And maybe you're kind of like, I want to think about this for a little bit. And you do. And then in November, whether it's with this person or with someone new, if you are the ones who got married in February of this year, I feel like you guys will be kind of cycling back through a honeymoon phase. Maybe you go on vacation with each other in November. I know I skipped a few months. I'll come back to them in a second. Actually, I'll come back to them now. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Okay. So in August, someone could be approaching you, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be approaching you with an offer of some sort. This doesn't have to be love. It could be like a business. They see you on the rise, and maybe this person kind of wants to jump on the bandwagon. I would analyze. I just realized that this candle has like some empty space in it. And I just realized that was kind of like the highlight. It was like all empty space on the screen. If that is the case, if someone comes to you just kind of wanting to ride your coattails, I feel like you'll be able to tell. You can always kind of sniff these people out, right? And if you can't, ask source, hey, is this person meant to be on my path right now, or are they just an opportunist? Because unfortunately, those people do come out of the woodworks when we're doing well, when we're successful. Exes tend to pop back up and be like, hey, I've been thinking about you a lot. Have you? Or have you just seen that I'm doing well and now you want to get in on it? I feel like you guys will be able to trust your intuition. You'll be able to discern. So don't don't worry about who you can trust and who you can't. You guys are a lot like Cancer in the sense that you're not very trusting. You're careful with who you let into your circle. So keep that discernment about yourself. All right, was this August? So September, you have the Fool. So you had the Ace of Wands and then the Fool. These are both brand new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. So I feel like your general theme for 2022 is knowing when to start over, knowing that you can start over, not being afraid to invest into something and it not work out. I feel like you guys maybe in the past have stuck with stuff because you invested a lot of time in it and you don't want to waste it. You don't want to look back and be like, well, I wasted all this time just for nothing to come of it. Like, that doesn't sit right with me. On the bottom of the deck, the World. I feel like that's a really nice, again, overall energy for you guys for this year. The world is your oyster. You can have literally anything that you want. If you want more clients, if you want a bigger business, if you want to expand your business, I feel like your practice, whatever it is, climb up the corporate ladder if you're in the corporate world. Again, whatever it is that you desire is absolutely within your grasp this year. I feel like now more than ever, you guys are always very powerful. You're always very driven and, hardworking. But I feel like this year it's going to be amped up even more. It's going to be like, I don't know, it's definitely a collective energy that we're in with 2022. Everyone's going to kind of be not afraid to start over is definitely what I'm getting for you guys specifically, is that you're not going to be like, well, I can't let that go because I've already invested however much money, however much time. It's like, nope, that didn't work out. On to the next thing. And it feels like you've got a lot of ideas flowing through you that you're willing to try. You're willing to take risks. The Fool here for September, I feel like you're going to be a lot of trial and error. And it's going to be a lot of successes for you as well. I feel like that's how you're going to, I know I say I feel like a lot, but I don't know how else to express it because that's literally what it is. It's what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing from Spirit is that there's going to be a lot of trying new things and those new things succeeding. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of streams of income this year. With the Ace of Coins here, this is a new stream of income, and this is it being prosperous. Again, you have new beginnings here in May, and then again in September. So it's kind of like this cyclical energy with every new season. Maybe that's what it is. New seasonal flavors or new seasonal offerings, new seasonal every season. I feel like you're doing something new. So I really, really, really am strongly hearing and getting that with every change of the season, you're going to get a new surge of inspiration and a new surge of energy. Pardon my voice. I don't know why it's faltering. And it's like you're going to implement with every new season, you're going to add more to your product line. You're going to add more to your service. You're going to expand. Maybe you're going to add a new employee every season or something like that. September, October, right? Yes, October. Two of Wands. This is super focused. You absolutely know where you want to go, know where you want to be. You're very, very, very focused and very determined to get there. Yes, I know these are Yule cards, but I'm still going to use them because I feel like they're relevant and there are messages to be had all year round in these. And the Shawin, so I'm going to do one from each for you guys, Shawin and Yule. I'm going to get through the tarot first. How long? 30? Oof. Okay, let's wrap this up. October, very focused, very determined. Again, implementing these new ideas, these new products that you have discovered, that you've invented, that you've created, and just really, really, really focusing all your energy and power in one specific direction. If you felt like you're kind of all over the place, not really, you haven't really known what direction you want to go, what direction you're going to go, and I know it sounds like a ways off, but even before then, I feel like you're very focused. You know what you're doing. You start off the year kind of suspending yourself so you can know which direction to go, and then once you receive that, it's just like you're off to the fucking races, and there's no stopping you. There's no slowing you down. And then we get to November, where we see new love. And again, if you got married in February, I feel like this, maybe you didn't take your honeymoon until November. Maybe you had to postpone it for whatever reason, or the trip that you wanted to take just wasn't feasible until November. So you could be rekindling kind of that newlywed bliss, and you're kind of in that bubble again, that newlywed, new love bubble. If you are single, I feel like November, that's going to change. Someone is going to offer you exactly the relationship that you've been wanting, exactly the type of person that you've been manifesting, that you've been calling in. With that being said, I feel like if you are single, and that is something that you're working towards, there is something to be said for becoming the kind of person that you want to be with. If you are wanting to manifest a specific type of person, a specific, you want them to have these specific qualities. I feel like we need to work on ourselves to embody those qualities as well, right? We need to be people that we want to be with, essentially. So maybe spend this time up until November when this opportunity, for love presents itself, so you'll be ready for it when it does, and you will be the absolute highest version of yourself, so you can come into a relationship with this power. Not like power to control people, but like in a very powerful empress, kind of emperor, whichever, not to be gender specific, whichever you want to embody energy, so you will attract someone who matches that. And then in December of next year, we have the Four of Coins, which is interesting. So maybe in December, it could be because of the holidays, just because you feel like, I'm just getting this sense that you're going to be worried about money in December. Maybe you really want to do all these extravagant things. Okay, so you just met someone in November. Maybe you're wanting to spoil them for Christmas. Maybe you've never really been in a relationship, or it's been a very long time since you've been in a relationship on Christmas, and now it's like, well, it's all this pressure to like spoil them and do all these grandiose things for them. But I feel like, don't put that pressure on yourself. Skip it. And also spend your money with joy and with ease, knowing that it always comes back to you multiplied, that it will always flow to you easily and abundantly. So let go of it with joy. Pay your bills with joy. I know that it's hard to say, especially in December when we have all this extra pressure to go above and beyond for our family and our friends and for our loved ones, our lovers. But I feel I need to tell you to take that pressure off of yourself. No matter what you do for your friends and your family, no matter what you do for your lover, your person, it's going to be enough, because you are enough. You are the gift, right? In my eyes, you are the gift. So remember that in December, and don't put too much pressure on yourself to spend all this money that you may or may not have. Even if you do have it, you might be wanting to save it. So you're like trying to balance saving and spending. But the Four of Coins is like you having money but not necessarily wanting to spend it. You're just kind of holding on to it tightly. It speaks to money hoarding a little bit. All right, let's get into the Oracle. Card number 22, which is mistletoe. Fertility, protection, a spark of ideas, which we saw here and here. Fertility, interesting. That doesn't have to be fertility in the sense of like babies. If that's not something that you're wanting, don't let that scare you. That's not necessarily what that means. It's a fertile place for ideas to grow and to flourish, which is kind of what we're seeing throughout this year. You probably know mistletoe as a small branch with little berries hanging over doorways. It would seem mistletoe is a creative way to steal a kiss from a crush, but this little branch holds much more than soft kisses. Mistletoe is a key element to Yuletide celebrations. In ancient times, it served as a symbol of fertility and protection. Mistletoe berries are considered seeds of conception and were commonly added to love potions to increase their effectiveness. Do you have a seed that is ready to be sown? Pulling this card is a positive sign that you should act upon this new project. Creative endeavors are supported at this time. You shouldn't be surprised if you find yourself seeing inspiration in unusual places. Perhaps you wonder if your idea is worthy or if things will work. Do not worry about that now. Pulling this card is a confirmation that you are on the right path. You don't have to do everything at once. Small steps, just like asking a love interest for a kiss under the mistletoe, are enough to get you started. Yes, 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 absolutely. That's what this year is going to be all about. New ideas, new inspiration, finding inspiration in new places, in new people. Yes, absolutely. And just remember, you are protected in everything that you do, whether it works out or it doesn't. You are protected. You are guided. But also, it will work out. We see that very clearly here. It will work out. It will spread like wildfire. All right, and then your Shawan Oracle card that we got was Witch, Wisdom, Alchemy. Hello, beloved Witch. You are the center of this card, your energy, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of the earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within us all. A witch can move energy to create any life force of choice. A witch knows how to see signs in everything around her. A witch uses her potions and spells to give healing and hope to all who seek her guidance, using her gifts for the good of all, to heal and nourish. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and the thousands of years of wisdom from the wise ancient ones are available to you now. If you are finding your path to magic, this card is confirmation that you should continue to explore your craft. If you are an experienced witch, know that it's time to dig even deeper, perhaps step up as a priestess and start your own coven. This message is even stronger if you pull the healer card, which we did not, because we did not pull 2 cards. Alright. I forgot to open with my healing bowl, so I'm going to close with my healing bowl, clear the energy, send us off with a clear mind, a connected mind. And sorry, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the reading as a way to connect us all, but we are all connected, and I know that because you clicked on this video. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so very much. Your year looks spectacular. Please comment below. Let me know what you have in the works, what's going on, how you're feeling going into this 2022 year. And I will see you all next time. If you're listening to this on headphones, turn them down. I don't want to hurt anyone's ears. I'm going to end with a singing bowl. Use this time to just connect with spirit. Carry this reading throughout your day. Anchor it into your heart. And I'm also going to send Reiki energy your way as well. Alright guys, I love you all. I'll see you next time. That did not work. I'm going to do that again. Alright, guys. I love you all so very much. If you want to book a Reiki session with me, if you want to donate, tip, book a personal reading, all of that info is in the description box below. I will see you guys later. Bye.